Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel here today. If you haven't been by our forum, I thought I'd just take a brief moment of your time and post a video about our aviation forum. You know, our aviation forum has been around since 2015, and throughout that time it's gone through a few different iterations. This is the latest and the greatest one, and I think it's probably the best one, and I'm probably going to be keeping it this way for quite some time now. But this is a landing page you come onto when you first log into the website, scudrunners.com. One of the things you'll notice right off the bat is you're not going to see any advertising or spam or pop-ups or anything like that. You go into any thread or form or any thread on the forum, and unlike other websites out there that has every second post is some sort of advertisement, or every post there's an ad somewhere along the in the website. We don't have that here. It's completely ad free. The only thing you're going to see is maybe some T-shirts that I've come up with and designed over the years that are going to be for sale. But you're going to have to go out and search that out. Which brings me to this: if you're not logged in or you're not a registered member, you're going to see things like this. If people post PDFs or pictures to their post on any various topic or thread, you're going to see something like this. So you're not going to get the full experience out of it. So head up there, click register. It's fairly straightforward. There's a few spam bot kind of protection things. But if you have any problems with that, just email me. It's probably the best, scudrunners@scudrunners.com, and I'll get back to you and help you out with that. So once you're logged in, though, and I'll just click that and show you what's going on here. You can see pictures. That's Narc flying his Air Wisconsin Air National Guard, or sorry, Air Wisconsin, jeez, Wisconsin Air National Guard Black Hawk helicopter into Oshkosh. He's over the Air Venture 2022, representing the U.S. Armed Forces there and showing off his helo. There's actually a couple of videos on this forum, or actually on this YouTube channel, of him flying over Iraq a few years ago. So pretty cool content from Narc, and really appreciate him as a member showing us that stuff. And of course there he is, the pictures and some other cool things he found. Ooh, Beach Stagger Wing. I got to get down to Air Venture. I haven't been there since I was about 9 years old, and I think it was when the F-117 Stealth was first unveiled, and they had a bunch of guys standing around it with M16s protecting it, which I thought was pretty cool as a kid. Anyway, yeah, that's what you're going to see. Feel free, if you have your own website, NARC is restoring a Twin Beach. You can feel free to post links to your aviation sites or things like that on the bottom of your post. I don't mind, as long as you're not spamming our members and it's about aviation. Come on by and make it happen. Couple other little things I like to point out. Once you're logged in and you're registered, we have many different sections. We got Home Builders Forum, Colonel's Corner. Of course, Andy's going to be. This is Andy's corner, and he talks about everything aviation. He's been really, really generous over the years about providing all of us with such great content and such great advice on flying over the years. I know he's been really helpful to a number of our members, myself included, when I ferry to Pitts across Canada from Ontario to Vancouver. Never flown to Pitts before, but I read many things and had some great PMs or private messages back and forth with him about different things to look for and whatnot. It was a great resource, and I can't thank Andy enough for helping contribute to this forum and helping me out with that. Another thing here, Scud's Tall Tales. If you haven't been on here before, and check this out, these are stories that I started just typing out, kind of as short stories of things that happened throughout my career. And one thing I'm really proud of is a couple of the short stories, like this one here, Airbus versus Boeing, a pilot's perspective. You might have read that in Skies Magazine. This was picked up by Skies Magazine after a contributor, Steve Zago, of Lost Aviator Coffee fame, typed this all out after he transitioned from a Airbus to a Boeing, and his perspective about flying the A330 versus the 737. So it was really neat to have that happen and get picked up by a major aviation publication. So that was pretty cool. Other things, if like I was saying there, you come down to aircraft maintenance and resources section. There's performance profiles, aircraft database, etc. But I also put any kind of manual that I find online, or usually in PDF format. Like if you got a Cessna 337 POH, Piper Seneca 2 POH, I got lots of POHs on there, updates, PITS manuals, and we got a number of those on there. So yeah, stop by. Feel free to share. Piper Malibu, different POHs and different resources. Perhaps you're looking at buying a Piper Turbo Arrow. There you go. Pop in there. It's got a Turbo or a POH. You can read up on it and check it out. And of course, that's all free for our members of the forum. So that's why I encourage you to sign up. And once again, I'm not going to spam you with any emails or try to sell you anything other than the odd stupid T-shirt design that kind of pops into my head. So if you haven't been on the forum, stop on by. I really appreciate everyone coming on the forum and talking about aviation. And if you haven't been on here on a while, been on the forum in a while, and maybe you're put off by some of the political discussions that we used to have on here, I've totally nuked that forum. This is an aviation forum, and I'm trying to really maybe turn the page in its reputation and appearance. So if you're kicking back in the FBO, drinking coffee like I you usually find me somewhere all across North America doing, browse through, register, say hi, and we can talk about aviation. So appreciate you stopping by today there, and I'm going to have more videos coming out here in the near future. So just please like and subscribe to our YouTube site, and thanks for coming out today. Appreciate you.